Good morning, team. I'm going over the question number 3 from the proportional reasoning homework for the college and honors class. So number 3, you can take a second to read it over. I am trying to figure out how many moles are in 200 grams of water. So I set up my proportion like we've done in class and on the other questions for homework, where 18 grams of water is equal to 1 mole. I know this from the problem, and I set it equal to 200 grams divided by X number of moles. Where I'm trying to solve for X, you see the grams are on the top, moles are on the bottom. It just needs to line up, right? I could have done 1 mole over 18 grams is equal to X moles over 200 grams. Grams need to line up, moles need to line up. Now we're in business. We can cross multiply. 1 times 200 is equal to 200, and 18 times X, 18X. Set those equal to each other, and when I divide by 18, I get 11.1 moles. So number 10 is probably the most difficult problem on the homework. A mile is equivalent to 1.6 kilometers. When you're driving 60 miles per hour, what's your speed in meters per second? Show how you use proportions to get there. So this is a two-part problem. I have 60 miles per hour, and I want to get that into meters per second. So I'm going to work with the miles first here. I know that 1 mile is equal to 1.6 kilometer given from the problem, so that's my proportion, and I can figure out how many kilometers are in 60 miles. And I solve for that and get 96 kilometers. So that means that in 1 hour, I travel 96 kilometers. But that's not quite what I want. I want to simplify that down to meters. I know that there's 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer, and I know this information from the table that's given on the first page. Kilo means 1,000. So 1,000 meters is 1 kilometer, and I set that equal to X meters over 96 kilometers. And I can cross multiply and solve for 96,000 meters, which means in 1 hour I'm traveling 96,000 meters, but it's not quite the final answer because I want to turn that into meters per second. So now I work on the denominator. So 60 minutes are in 1 hour, which means that if I'm traveling 96,000 meters, I'm doing it in 60 minutes. So I can divide there, and I get 1,600 meters every minute. And I know that there's 60 seconds in 1 minute, so I'm traveling 1,600 meters every minute, which is equivalent to 1,600 meters every 60 seconds. I perform that division, and I get down to 26.7 meters per second. All right, guys, enjoy your Saturday.